welcome. My name is Alyssa Antonsen with the Joan Pratt Group.
Hello everybody, I'm Cody Lowe with Cross Country Mortgage.
And we kind of wanted to chat with you a little bit about one of the big conversations that I personally have been having with a lot of clients and just customers. It's the big question of renting versus buying. So we kind of wanted to give you some facts and info just to kind of help you make that decision or consider otherwise.
Absolutely.
So with regards to renting, I'm sure a lot of you are already doing if you are considering potentially buying your first home. As you know, this includes a lot of flexibility. Once you sign your lease, you're kind of locked in that rate for a little bit, and sometimes depending on who your landlord is, they'll give you an opportunity to kind of let you change units. With that being said, that gives you a lot of amenities. So if anything happens or anything breaks, your landlord is going to be responsible for that. Really, ultimately, all you are responsible for is keeping those payments on time and the utilities. That's going to be like electric, Wi-Fi, all that fun stuff that I'm sure you guys already are familiar with. Rental costs do go up as well. That's something that we've been seeing a lot of recently, especially with the increases in the market and inflation happening recently.
Absolutely.
So that kind of makes people consider, is owning a little bit better? With regards to owning, of course, there are just basic general differences. You have to pay a mortgage instead of your lease, that typically monthly payment. You are more responsible for all of that maintenance, so you've got to pay those taxes, you've got to pay those HOAs if you are in a place that has HOAs, and you might not have all of the amenities that you want. So you might not have that pool that you have, or some of those extra things that come with renting. With that being said, I've been having a lot of conversations with people about whether or not renting or owning is better for them. Something that we've been seeing a lot in the past couple of years is the rental market is going up significantly.
Dramatically.
Those rental prices are popping up. From the past, I think 10 years, from maybe year over year, from 2010 to maybe 2019, it was chugging at a solid 4 or 5% for rental rates. And then in 2020, it just bursts up. So if you are working off of average wages, then putting your paycheck into rent is going to be more expensive for you ultimately than paying a mortgage right now because of those rental increases.
Yeah, absolutely, Alyssa. And I would like to just talk about kind of renting, the flip side, how that looks when you buy a home. So the longer you wait, obviously the more expensive the house is going to be. And so specifically here in Denver, the home appreciation over the last 2 years or so has been an average of 18%.
And 29% in the past year.
Absolutely. That's just crazy. That blows my mind.
It blows my mind too.
So with that being said, I went ahead and did a little research into Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac and pulled up a great little chart just to show the potential home buyer what they're missing out on. Throughout COVID, we all know the mortgage rates took a huge dip and everybody's been able to refinance, kind of consolidate some debt and take advantage of those low rates. But as great as that is, it can't last forever. It's just not sustainable.
Right.
So with that being said, last year, if you were to purchase a home at the price of $187,000 with an interest rate of 3.5, your monthly payment is going to be $674. Without taxes and insurance being said. Now, if you were to wait until next year, the predictions and appreciation rate, that same house would be worth $224,000, and the interest rate that they're estimating would be around 5. Now, that's going to bring that monthly payment to $962. Now, for some folks, that's the difference of qualifying and not qualifying for a home. Also, kind of what else that you're missing out on renting versus owning is a lot of people don't know that there's tax deductions involved with owning a home. All of the interest that you pay towards your principal and interest payment on the house is tax deductible at the end of the year. Now that can be a huge benefit, especially if you have kids and other things going on in your life. That tax deduction can be, a great booster for you every year. Also, when you rent, you're kind of losing the equity that you could potentially be putting into your home, which, is kind of a catch-22. With renting, you have all the amenities Alyssa talked about, but you are essentially paying somebody else's mortgage and not keeping anything for yourself. Unlike with a home, all that's going into your house. You're gaining appreciation over the years, which is increasing at an incredible rate right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's just the investment of owning a home is going to be super beneficial.
Right, and we see those prices going up every single month. Each quarter, we're seeing those prices go up, and as the market continues to change, that is something that I see a lot of people are considering. So ultimately, it is your decision whether or not it's the right choice for you to rent or buy. If you are potentially considering, absolutely reach out to either one of us.
Please
We
do.
would love to have a conversation with you about your situation and kind of chat more about the opportunities of what this market brings.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, follow, do whatever you gotta do.
Please do,
To
guys.
help us out a little bit, and make sure to have a great rest of your day.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.